Well, it's nearly 5 o'clock, it's Friday afternoon, and we're at the bottom of Ben Nevis.
We're attempting the Three Peaks Challenge, climbing Ben Nevis, Scafell Pike and Snowdon within 24 hours. That's a total of around 26 miles of ascent and descent spread over the three peaks. Of course, not only have we got to climb all three mountains in 24 hours, but we've also got to cover the drive between them, something that could prove almost as difficult. In total, there's 475 miles of driving between the three mountains, and we're going to have to contend with motorways, busy A roads and towns in order to get to each destination on time. The good news is that Vauxhall are supporting us in this challenge. Not only are we using our long-term test Vauxhall Astra Sports Tourer as a support vehicle, but we've also been loaned an Insignia Sports Tourer. There's 5 walkers, 2 support drivers and a lot of equipment, so these estates are going to have to cope with what lies ahead.
Well, that's Ben Nevis done. It's probably a bit harder than we thought. We're a bit behind schedule, but we're going to have to try and make that up on the road.
From our base in Teddington to Scotland and back, we've worked it out to be around 1400 miles in total, and not only have the cars got to be good to drive, but the walkers have got to try and get some sleep between the climbs. Both cars are 2-litre diesels and in SRI trim, so it's going to be interesting to see how they compare.
So, that's Scafell Pike in under 2 hours. It's a bloody good effort. Ooh.
With just one more mountain to go, it's time for a pit stop for some coffee and some fuel, but how have the support vehicles fared?
So far, the Insignia Estate's been pretty good, actually. I mean, there's 4 of us in it, 4 adults, and the boot's pretty full, although we have got a lot of kit with us. But it's coped pretty well. It's certainly been up to the job on the motorways, and that's all in all pretty good.
But what about its smaller sibling, the Astra Sports Tourer? Well, it's turned out to be a bit of a surprise. At 500 litres, the boot is only a little bit smaller than the Insignias, and it's handled the walker's kit with ease. What does team driver Dave think about the Astra?
It's been excellent, vast improvement on the older models. This one's got a happy compromise of a sporty handling. Yeah, it's still comfortable on the motorways. It's got oodles of power, plus it's quite efficient. That's been great. I'd say for 4 people, grown-ups, it's been good. I reckon if it was a first-time family car, you could easily get husband, wife and 3 kids in the back and all your stuff, go up and down the country, wouldn't have any problems.
There's also been a bit of a surprise when it comes to fuel economy.
Well, over the course of the miles so far, the Astra, which is an automatic gearbox, has averaged 45.6 miles per gallon according to the onboard computer. The Insignia, which is a manual gearbox, is only doing 40 mpg. Yeah. It was certainly comfortable enough for me to be able to fall asleep between Ben Nevis and Scafell Pike.
Yeah, it's been pretty comfortable. There's not too much leg room, and an armrest would have been nice, but I've managed to get a little bit of sleep, so yeah, it's pretty good. Food's been pretty good. We've had quite a lot of kit to put in, but it's not blocked the rear view. It's been pretty easy to get to stuff, but it's a bit smelly in there now with the boots, but yeah, all good.
So we made it, we finished Snowdon and we're back down again. I have to say, it probably was the hardest thing ever done. Thanks to Vauxhall, certainly made it a lot easier.